In this second recording on set notation and Venn diagrams, we will be looking at 3 set problems and practical problems. Okay, let's look at this example together maybe. There are 80 students studying either French, Italian or Spanish in a sixth form college. 7 of the students study all 3 languages, 15 study French and Italian, 26 French and Spanish, 17 study Italian and Spanish, 43 study French, 52 study Spanish. Draw a Venn diagram to show this information. I always start from the middle and work out if I can. We've got 7 studying all 3 languages. I'm going to start with that sentence. Because they study all 3, it goes in the middle. Now you've got to be careful with the next bit. We have 15 studying French and Italian. French and Italian is this whole section here. So it's this whole section which needs to be 15. So some people put 15 in here, which is incorrect. It's the whole section that needs to be 15, so this has to be 8. To make 8 out of 7 makes 15. 26 study French and Spanish. So similarly, we've got French and Spanish here, which has to total 15. No, 26. So this is going to be 19. And you've got 17 studying Italian and Spanish. So 10 has to be here to get our total of 17 for Spanish and Italian. Okay, now we've got 43 study French. French is this whole circle here. So let's take all of these other numbers off 43, which leaves 9. 52 study Spanish. So similarly, all of these add up to 52. Let's see what this value will be here. 16. Now we know there are no numbers on the outside because all 80 students study either French, Italian or Spanish, which will help us work out how many study only Italian, because we know the whole Venn diagram has to add up to 80. Let's subtract all these numbers from 80, which leaves us 11 for Italian. Okay, have a look at this question yourself maybe. Just have to heavily edit it. That's what you get when you ask AI to write you a question. So anyway, have a go. Put me on pause and pause when you're done. Right, let's start with the middle here. For like all 3 subjects, 4 goes in the middle. I'm going to highlight them when I'm done. Right, let's try and get these bits here. 12 like maths and science. So maths and science is this section. That needs to make 12. 12 take away 4, 8. 9 like science and history. So we need to have this section making 9. So 5. 7 like maths and history. This needs to be 3. 3 and 4 is 7. 3, I'm going to do this bottom bit here. 3 don't like any of the 3 subjects, so those 3 people are on the outside. 24 like maths, so this section needs to add to 24, which gives us 9 here. 28 like science, which gives us 11 here. 19 like history. So how many students like mathematics only? This is maths only, 9. How many students like mathematics and science only? So this is maths and science only, 8. How many liked science and history but not maths? Oh, this is interesting. Science and history. So this would be science, history and maths. So science and history but not maths. That'd be these 5. How many liked all 3 subjects? So that's the middle bit for how many students are in the school. Right, so we need all of the then here. So let's add up all the values. 50. Right, we're going to look at our practical problems now. In a class of 23 students, 15 like coffee, 13 like tea. 4 students like neither drink. How many like both drinks? Tea only, coffee only. Right, this is the whole class. The whole class has got to equal 23. So I'm going to just put 23 over here like this. All the values here will add up to 23. This can be coffee, this can be tea. 15 like coffee, so this circle is 15. 13 like tea, so this circle is 13. 4 like neither drink. Right, we've got a bit of a problem here because we need to work out this bit, and this bit. 2 different ways you can do this. I will show you both ways. First one, using algebra. Well, we don't know this value here, so I'm going to put it as x. We don't know this value here either, but we know the total of this circle is 15. So I'm going to put 15 minus x here. And same here, I'm going to put 13 minus x. Seeing as the total of the whole then is 23, and this is 4, 23 minus 4 is 19. So these 3 have got to equal 19, right? So I can set up a little equation. And then simply solve the equation. So, collect our x's. Minus x plus x is 0. 15 add 13 is 28. 28 minus x equals to 19. I'm going to add x to both sides to make it positive. You could do this in a variety of different ways. This is how I'm going to choose to do it. So 28, take away 19, take away 19 from both sides because 9 is x. So if x is 9, 15 minus 9, 6. 13 minus 9, 4. I'm just going to show you an alternative way which you might prefer that just doesn't use algebra. I'll just pop it up here. It is really the same method, but let me just show you over here, right? So coffee, tea. Let me just change the colour of my pen. So we knew, right, didn't we? We know that this is all 23. And we know our coffee is 15 and our tea is 13. If you add up at the moment your coffee and your tea, you get 28. But we know these 3 need to add up to give us 19 because 23 take away 4 is 19. So because they add us to 28, we want them to be 19. We've got like 9 extra. So the extra goes here. Okay, so I'll give you a couple of questions to do. similar-ish to that. The first one's easier. The second one is a little bit more complicated. Okay, in one class in a school, 13 students are studying media. 12 students are studying sociology. 88 students are studying both, while 5 are doing neither. How many are in the class? Right, luckily here we've got 8 students studying both, so I know immediately this goes in the middle. 5 study neither, 5 is on the outside. 13 study media, so this whole circle is media. So 13, take away 8, 5. 12 are studying sociology, so the circle for sociology needs to equal 12, so that's 4. How many students are in the class? Let's just add up 5, add 8, add 4, add 5, 22. A group of 20 people visited Anglesey for a weekend break. 10 visited Beaumaris Castle. 13 South Stack Lighthouse. 4 of the group visited neither. Again, I'll do methods, but I'll do them in the reverse order this time. We know the whole group is 20 people. Right, so 10 add 13 is 23. 20 take away 4 is 16. So these 3 add up to 16. What's the overlap? 7. So 7 here, 3 here, 6 here. Right, now let me do it with the algebra way. Let's get rid of all of this. X take away x. 13 take away x. We know 10 take away x plus x plus 13 take away x is equal to 16, because we've got 4 here, 20 here. These have got to add up to 16. Minus x plus x, 0. 10 add 13, 23. 23 take away x is 16. Could just work it out logically now, couldn't you? So it's got to be x, it's got to be 7. And then 10 take away 7. 13 take away 7.